Hey guys, how's it going? We are back with another iPhone 7 video. There hasn't really been that much news, but with WWDC right around the corner, it's probably a good time to maybe chat about it, although I don't think that they're going to be announcing much at WWDC with the iPhone 7. Usually WWDC is focused mostly on sort of the software aspect of Apple's lineup, but you never know. They do tend to surprise us. So what can we expect at WWDC 2016? One of the things that I was really hoping for, that Apple is not going to be unveiling external displays at WWDC. At this point, I've given up. These have not been updated in so long that it is kind of depressing. And by now there's so many displays that are so much better than what they've already currently got out there. I actually have another display on the way. I know we had this discussion when I first upgraded to the Mac Pro trash can tower, which also hasn't really been updated since 2013. So there's that. So no new display, no new hardware, but plenty of Siri updates. Oh, and maybe some iMessage updates and some Apple Pay updates. Those don't really sound that exciting. What will be exciting though about Siri is they're going to be opening it up to third-party apps. So Siri is going to be a larger part of the keynote, used to control music, text, calls, email. So the reason it's taking so long is privacy concerns. Will apps have to be approved to be a part of SDK, which I think that's actually a good idea, and that's one of the best things I think about Apple is sort of their app approval process, because I feel like a lot of things that are in sort of the Google Play Store and the Android market, it doesn't have that extensive of an approval process, so there's a lot of crap out there. MacBooks will get Touch ID and an OLED screen above the keyboard. Okay, but how about a touch screen? It blows my mind that Apple has not made a touchscreen display yet. I mean, I realize that you want us to buy iPads for the touchscreen. Let's just be real for a second. Apple plans to introduce a dramatically overhauled MacBook Pro later this year. The device will have a newer, thinner, lighter design. A report from earlier this month claimed that Apple was looking into providing a way to unlock Macs via Touch ID on an iPhone. But it now appears the company is also looking into adding physical hardware to MacBooks as well. I think that's kind of a really cool thing because I do love having Touch ID on my phone, so having that on my MacBook will be pretty cool. Still upset about no new displays, but it's cool. I'm over it. Some other things to expect possibly from WWDC: iOS design refresh, big enhancement to Photos, Apple Music app. Can you just raise your hand if you guys, well, I guess you can't raise your hand. So just leave a comment if you guys actually do use the Apple Music app, because I do not. I like that they're trying to be more Spotify-ish. I'm not sure if changing the color scheme is gonna be what makes us use it more. It's also strange because sometimes I wanna purchase a song, and the process to buy the song I feel like takes several extra steps. So it's clear that they're trying to obviously push streaming a lot more, but what if I actually want to buy the song? iMessage to get financial transfers via Apple Pay. That would be pretty cool to be able to pay people through iMessage. Coach Apple Watch bands. This band, yes, but those little extra little dangles, I'm gonna go with a nope. Those are one of those things you need to actually see in person. So it looks like they'll definitely be announcing some new watch bands with some new retailers, so that's kind of cool. Ooh, look at this. This white one looks really good. Wild Beast camo leather. Oh, this is exciting. I love my Apple Watch. I'm hoping that they will announce some cool things for the Apple Watch. This was supposed to be a video about the iPhone 7, but we have completely gotten off topic. iPhone 7 and iPhone 7 Plus cases surface show of smart connector and dual camera design. So these are all things that we have discussed previously in videos, but it looks like as we're nearing closer to the time of a possible announcement, new case designs are coming out. But here's the thing. If I had a 3D printer, I could print out an iPhone case and I can make it look however I want and start posting things online saying, oh my goodness, this is a prototype. But also a lot of these companies are making prototypes for potential things that they think that the iPhone is going to be. No one really knows. I mean, some people know. It's unclear what the purpose of the smart connector would facilitate. On iPad Pro, Apple uses smart connector to enable sleek keyboard cases and accessories. It doesn't seem like a 6-inch keyboard cover would be useful. I love the smart battery case that they have for the smaller 6s. Hopefully this means that they can potentially make one for the 6 Plus or the 7 Plus. This was also some big news that people were mentioning, and it's something that I think is kind of important, that they're finally dropping the 16GB models. I've had so many issues even upgrading software, and I have the 128 gig version. I fill this thing up so quickly with pictures and video and apps and everything. Of course, I don't think I'm like your normal average iPhone user, but even my mom, when we were using her phone before and trying to upgrade it to the latest OS, we had a lot of struggles, and she had the 16 gig model. The analysts also claim the iPhone 7 will feature 2 gigs of RAM. Oh my god, 2 gigs of RAM. I'm thinking back to the days of when like 32 megabytes of RAM was like a huge upgrade on a computer. Customers increasingly find that a 16 gig phone is not suitable for their needs, which is true. If you're recording in 4K and making all kinds of videos of your kids or your friends or your family or your dog, which is what I'm mostly doing, then you're gonna fill up that phone really quick. Which looks like the iPhone 7 could actually go up to 256 gigs of storage. That would be great. There will be no OLED displays in this year's iPhone, Apple instead making the switch in 2017 or 2018, which is another reason that they're also saying, just wait until next year. This is a great header. Lightning headphones, are they better or just an inconvenience? Well, in their tests, it has sounded better, so there's our answer. I'm not really that picky when it comes to headphones. I mostly want something small, portable, easy to carry with me. Hopefully I won't lose them. I don't really have a huge problem with them removing the headphone jack. It just sucks because I have so many pairs of headphones. So using an adapter is gonna be annoying because I'll probably lose the adapter, in addition to losing my headphones. So the struggle probably will be real for a while. It definitely is a new technology, so clearly they are going to be able to do so much more with it. It's just gonna be annoying. It's gonna be an inconvenience for a while. So really when it comes down to it, I've made several other videos about the iPhone 7 and there hasn't been much news lately. The biggest news though is WWDC that will be coming up next week, so I'm sure I will make another video after that all happens and we can chat about all the things that were announced and released. So until then, you guys can chat in the comments and I will chat with you and we can talk about what to expect, what we're looking forward to for the iPhone 7, and if there are any other new rumors. Either way, I'm excited. I think mostly I'm gonna be super pumped to try out the dual camera function. I always love trying to find new ways to vlog and new things to try, so that'll be kind of cool to see what we can do with that. But until then, no one really knows what's gonna happen. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.